Good morning, everybody on YouTube. This is Rick Thomas from Obsolete Video Services. All right, guys, after a couple hours of work last night and after redoing work for a second time, we replaced the loading panel bezel, which was completely destroyed from shipping. As you can see, they actually dropped it on its faceplate, pushed the knob in, and destroyed this entire panel. And they also destroyed the entire mechanism board that plugs in the front. If it would have been broken in a different spot, if it would have been broken somewhere else and the trace lines didn't get broke on this side, it probably still would have been functional. But unfortunately, when they got it, they weren't able to fast forward with no display, and they were having issues trying to get the unit to do certain things. And they probably would have accepted it and it would have been all right as long as they were able to use the deck. But since this panel got broke, where the processor is, it cuts off the complete control of the front panel. So here we are, guys. It's all fixed for a second time, and I'm going to have to devise a way of shipping this so it does not get damaged again. This is a very delicate machine because it's all plastic. All this plastic shit, if it gets dropped, it's I'm telling you, it turns into a complete piece of crap. Unfortunately, what happens is with UPS and FedEx, like I said, guys, boxes are heavy. They will drop them off the edge of a truck. They will drop them onto their dolly and just let it fall. And my brother and my nephew works for FedEx. I've been talking to them about this. They work at the local one here in Chandler, and they told me, he says, all the guys they work with, they don't give a shit. They throw them. They're heavy. They always point out, don't, to these guys that they're working with, don't throw these boxes. You're gonna damage what's in them. And he says they don't care. He says it ain't my problem. FedEx can pay for it. This is what their attitude is at FedEx. They don't care if they destroy it because they figure FedEx can pay for it anyways, which they never do. And they really have a crappy attitude. He says the people that he works with are so mad because these are young kids that can't pick this stuff up. They're not making much money. They're not getting paid very well at all. And he says he can understand why they're aggravated. They work at night shifts that are just vampire hours that that's just ridiculous. And he says, they don't get paid very well. The people at FedEx, they hate their jobs, and a majority of them anyways, especially people that work in the warehouse. And he says this is why stuff's getting damaged, is because they're just tossing it around as quick as they can to get the hell out of there. This is what I was told by the guys, my brother and my nephew who work at the local FedEx Chandler. And also, it's worse in many other cities and that are doing worse in transport. So no surprise why things are getting really damaged by the time I get it. So anyways, guys, the only solution to this, unfortunately, we have to deal with shipping is, like I said, got to use foam packing when you're shipping something. Box it, double box it, use foam sheets, triple it, quadruple it if you have to. Put 3 or 4 of these together and make a nice inner box to protect your equipment. I'm seriously, by the time I get it and it's not damaged, it's just less work and less money that has to be spent on repairs. So hope you guys enjoyed this video.